Hey YouTube fam, it's Kirsten. Thanks for joining me again today. I wanted to give you guys a long overdue life update since my last video 2 months ago. That was kind of a life update where I told you guys that I made the big decision to no longer dance professionally, at least for the time being. And for the past 2 months, I've kind of just been figuring life out. Not like we will ever have it all figured out, but just getting a feel for what I want to do, what I should do, what is going to be my next big move. And it's taken all that time to just kind of reset my life. So now I feel like I have some direction, I have some answers. I'm really excited about it and I'm ready to share. So for those of you who are interested and who have been following me for a while, join me in my space buns today. I should have acknowledged this earlier. This is really different for me. I just got back from getting my hair cut and my friend London was talking with me. We had just finished the haircut. She cut my hair. She just finished cutting my hair. I loved it and I was about to leave. And then I started talking about this friend we have who I saw one day with her little buns and I thought it was so precious. And my friend was like, "Do you want me to do them for you?" And I said, "Heck yeah, why not?" So I didn't take them out. And I feel like it's kind of representative of the zest I currently have for life. So there they are. Just wanted to introduce them, acknowledge them. They're there. They won't be here for every video, so take it in while you can. And anyway, let's just get on with talking about what's up next for me. So where to even begin? I'll start by kind of acknowledging the last 2 months. It was really wonderful. The first couple of weeks I felt so free. I was no longer, I felt free in life in the sense that the condition of my knee didn't dictate the way I danced or the way I could do my job. I felt free in that I was no longer seeking other people's approval for the way I danced. And I was able to enjoy dancing so much more. So in many aspects, more than what I just mentioned, I felt very free and very happy. But of course, then I kind of got into this funk, like very quickly. All of a sudden, I just started having all these really awful self-deprecating thoughts. I just felt like, what am I doing? Just basically having an existential crisis about a lot of things, which I feel is fairly normal. The quarter life crisis is definitely a thing these days, and I totally went through it. I also started struggling with my body image again, which I want to be very honest about because not enough people are, and it's something I'm still trying to get out of. I want to really, right now I'm just working on accepting where I am, accepting that the state of my physical fitness is not everything, it's not who I am, and I think I'll always be fit. It's something that matters to me. I love being active, but I'm trying to let go of that standard of dancer fit, and sorry, my cat is, as usual, being very funny. Anyway, so I'm just trying to detach my identity from my physical appearance, which I don't think I'll ever be great at, and it's going to take a long time to get through that. So I'm still working through it, but I'm in a much better place. But on a positive note, my dancing has gotten much better. I still only dance 2 to 3 times a week. My knee has gotten a lot better. And I think just by fully healing, I just feel like $1,000,000 when I'm in the studio, and I can do all of class now. If you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, you've probably seen my posts about doing Grand Allegro. Like I really just jumped into it all so fast. Now that I'm feeling better and I allow my body time to recover between classes because I'm not going every single day. I still exercise every day, most of the time 6 days a week, but anyway, that's not like the most thrilling part of my life update, so I'll get to the better stuff, I guess. And over the last 2 months, I've also done a lot of job searching and some kind of planning of what skills I want to sharpen so that I could be more qualified to do certain lines of work. I've done lots of exploring of what's out there and how I can prepare myself for it. I've done quite a few job interviews and really honed my skills in interviewing, but I wasn't getting the positions I applied for, and it got really frustrating. But now I know it was all for the best, really. Anyway, so I will fast forward to the weekend. My life changed and I got out of this funk I was in. So basically what happened, that was super dramatic, but what happened is my twin sister has enrolled for this coaching program to become a certified professional coach. She's interested in career coaching and helping people to transition and to find their ideal career, etc., etc. And so she'd found this program and enrolled, and their inaugural Module 1 conference was happening a weekend and a half ago. And it turns out that as an enrollee, you can also invite a guest to join you in that first weekend totally for free. So I said yes, she invited me, and I was like, well, I'm not doing anything else. Why the heck not? I'm just kind of in a position to say yes to everything in life and just see what comes of it, I guess. Well, everything within reason, and like moral boundaries. So anyway, I went, and it changed my life. Really, it did. I quickly committed to just going all in during the conference. I was going to be there for 3 days anyway, so I was just like, why the heck not? So I really acted like I was enrolled, not just a guest, and I got so much out of it. I got so much deeper in my sense of self and my values and who I am and what I want. For the first time, I felt like I gave myself permission to really dream and think of what I really want out of life, and then I gave myself permission to go for it and think about how to set that up instead of thinking of maybe an end goal that has a lot of other people's expectations for my life intertwined in it, and then get really intimidated by the huge list of all the things I need to do to attain that goal, if that makes sense. That's kind of how I was having this analysis paralysis, so to speak, over the last 2 months of thinking of all the things I might want to do in life and getting really intimidated about how I was going to get there. So essentially during this weekend, it was a really healing, restorative, and exciting experience for me. And on top of getting to coach other people in exercises, I got a lot of coaching, and it was so wonderful. And even though our group wasn't even trained yet, I discovered that I actually have a really big talent for coaching, and it aligns with what I have to give as a person and what I love doing. I love empowering people, and like what I do on this YouTube channel already. I already mentor people, which is different than coaching. Coaching is more about asking questions and letting your client come to their own solutions and letting them come to a greater sense of consciousness and awareness about themselves and their true values. And so you empower them in that way so that they can then make decisions about their own life. So a consultant will tell someone what to do out of their expertise and experience. A mentor is kind of someone who's been through it, is maybe a little older, a little more experienced, and you're more relational with your mentee. And a coach is really a guide to help that person find the answers that are already there within themselves, and they're just to kind of uncover their greatest potential within themselves. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I was just beaming the whole weekend, and by day 2 I was like, yeah, I think I'll probably sign up. By day 3 I was like, whose number do I call? Where's the admissions counselor? So as of 2 days ago, I put down my first payment, and I am enrolled in the IPEC coaching program. I'm going to become a certified professional coach. I'm likely going to go into like life coaching and narrow my practice down from there, probably helping people through, maybe I'll coach on health and wellness or transition or I don't know, there are so many things you could do. So I might narrow my practice down from life coaching, but that's kind of the general direction I want to go into. So I have a career path and I'm thrilled. I just can't wait. The program is going to last about 8 months or so. And then I'm going to begin my own coaching practice, and I just can't wait, because I could also continue my career as a ballet instructor. I love doing that. I've just grown to love it so much, especially over the last year, and especially as I've been able to dance again. Honestly, it was really hard for me to teach ballet when I was still recovering from surgery. I found myself getting really frustrated on the inside when I was teaching because I couldn't really help my students to understand, because I couldn't demonstrate for them. So I was just stuck with my words, and that doesn't always work with kids. So it was really hard for me. But over the last few months, I've just realized that teaching matters so much to me, and I consider it such a great honor to just be a positive influence in any person's life, whether that be a child, a teenager, an adult, dancer. It doesn't matter who I'm teaching, or that I'm just there to teach them ballet. I'm really always doing more than that. I'm just there to give them a space to enjoy themselves and to better themselves in whatever way they want over however long I'm teaching them. Like, that space is really for them. I'm there to empower them and give them the tools to be their best, and also to just be positive. So teaching definitely will transcend into my coaching practice. A lot of the skills I have intertwine in both of those things. So what else? There are so many other things. I don't know how much I want to share because it's not all solid yet, but I'll share what I think is appropriate. Another thing is that after I got back from the conference, I went from doing, I think I'd done about 2 interviews at that point and a bunch of other applications. Didn't get any bites on my after the interviews and things like that, because I was interviewing for nonprofit administrative positions, and I felt like I could do it, but you know, the whole you have to have 2 years experience kind of thing, and a ton of people were applying for those jobs. That kind of hurt me, even though I believe my interview skills are really strong. Anyway, so I got back from the coaching weekend, and just every morning since, I've woken up inspired, excited about life, excited about what I'm doing, motivated to take more steps towards the life I want. And also, pretty much immediately, like a couple days after the conference ended, I got 2 job offers, and I ended up taking one of them. And so I am kind of like a social media marketing consultant. So I'm going to hopefully expand to helping other businesses as well. But right now I'm helping a local business with all of their social media platforms. And yeah, so that's really nice. I could work from home and still do all my other things, teaching, tutoring. I still dance in the mornings and things like that. So it's great. I'm really grateful for that. And I'm also going to be, starting the coaching program as well. And I'm learning Spanish too, so it's just a lot of things, but I'm super excited. Another huge thing that I'm up to is I decided to move to Austin, and I just can't wait. I've always loved Austin, and yeah, it's just a dream come true to be moving there and to have purpose. I'll be teaching there, and so many things. I'll start my practice there, and here is the craziest thing, and I don't really want to mess with my sister's privacy, but as of Sunday, my sister gave me a call, and it was very serendipitous. It was super weird, actually, because I was talking to my mom about just trusting that I'd find a roommate to live with in Austin, and my sister called me, and she was like, I was sitting in church, and all of a sudden, it just hit me. I don't have any reason to stay in Dallas, where I'm at. And I want a life change, and I want to start a coaching practice with you. So I want to move with you. So we're going to be living together, and that will be the first time in 6 years that we've lived together. So that's crazy. And we actually have plans to start another YouTube channel together. So I'm thrilled. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, so those are all the things going on with me right now. Not all the things, but some big things. I'm I have lots of things I'm working on, lots of things I'm excited about, lots more things on my vision board that I'm just excited, you guys. So if you're interested, just keep following me. I'm still going to be talking about ballet stuff. I'm still going to dance. I teach. If you are a studio owner in the southern part of the United States, or anywhere, heck, if you want to fly me out, I am very open to guest teaching. In fact, I'll be guest teaching at 2 studios in Austin next week. And I'm just thrilled. I love teaching, like I said, and I do master classes now, and I'm also open to teaching not just technique, but point classes, and I usually add a Q&A segment on the end of the master classes so students can ask me any questions they want, whether that be around summer intensives or just career stuff or just whatever ballet stuff you want to talk about. I love doing that. Also, since I am getting even more into coaching, which kind of relates to mentoring, please sign up for a session on Mentorly with me. I would really love to help you out with whatever you're doing, and maybe use some coaching things, techniques that I am getting to learn to hone my skills in helping people uncover their potential. If you want to talk about summer intensives or just anything like I mentioned, anything I can help you with, I would love to do that. So the links are always down below for you to sign up and get a session with me. I would love that. So yeah, I think that's just about it. I could talk forever. There's so many things that I could share, but that's kind of it for now. So yeah, there's that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a friend on the internet, even if we don't talk. You're a friend if you watch. So bless you all. Subscribe and hit the notifications button, all that good stuff. If you would contribute to me on Patreon, I would greatly appreciate it, as I'm actually trying to get a better camera for filming and not just use my iPhone, especially as I'm thinking about setting up another YouTube channel. Yeah, so Kirsten out with the Space Buns. Adios. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.